Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing something I thought would be fun for the winter time. It's called my Tomato Summer Series. And obviously you can tell I'm in the garden. Everything is green and lush. I'm filming this in the summer and it'll bring us some light and some hope on those dreary winter days. So what I'm going to do is I am going to show a certain tomato every week and cut it open for you guys, show the inside, give my thoughts about it, and do a taste test. And so this series will be maybe 10 weeks, maybe a little bit longer. I know I have at least 10 varieties that are still kicking in the garden right now. We are in July, things are about to go downhill, but so yeah, so let's get started on the first tomato of the series, which is going to be the Trip L crop. So here's another one, and here's the damage, blight. It's not that it's July. Honestly, it was doing this at the very beginning of production. So I've heard that triple L crops can have a hard time, or it's humid and moist, and definitely in zone 7A where I am, that is definitely the case. But again, part of this is Brad's atomic grape, so it's just not, I don't even know, I think I got one fruit off this one. So I did bring a couple of these in last night, and there's a couple more on this side. There's another decent one right here, but as far as any more flowers that it's putting out, it's just not. So between 2, 3, 4-ish plants, which 2 of them are out in the tilled garden. The tilled garden never does as well as the raised beds. I got maybe let's see, 4 or 5. This is like 6. And then there's at least 2 decent sized ones, 3 decent sized ones. I'd say less than 10 tomatoes, honestly. And I mean, that's just insane when you look at some of the other varieties that are just loaded down. So not really prolific. Let's go cut this baby open and take a bite and show you the inside. I wanted to do this outside just to give the best natural light. So it's definitely ripe. It's smooth. It's soft, and so when it ripens up, it looks about like this for the ones that I've had. It's definitely soft. That's a decent sized tomato. And let's cut it open. Let's cut it right in the center, shall we? Okay. So definitely a good amount of meat and not, a lot of tomato gel and seeds. It's a very pretty tomato. Very pretty. Okay, so we're gonna try it. Got a good piece right there. Trying to make sure y'all can see me in the camera. I have a tripod coming, so hopefully that comes before I do all this tomato series. Cheers! Definitely a very good tasting tomato. It's slightly acidic, but like balanced, not anything drastic. Good flavor, meaty. I mean, it tastes really good. I just wish that it was more prolific for me. they are known to be very prolific, so again, it might just be my climate and the humidity. It's just, we're more prone to blight than some other places, and you just have to take that into account on where you are. Flavor is very good, mild. It's a very good tasting tomato. I'm gonna have to think a second on like how many stars I would give it out of everything. Yeah, we'll do like a grading scale on every tomato. So okay, so our scale on this tomato series is going to be the production of the tomato, the taste of the tomato, and the look of the tomato. On the production of the tomato, I give it a 3 for me. That's not to say that this will not be prolific for you. It's not to say that if I did try it again next year that it might do better. They are known to do really well inside of greenhouses. It's where you can control that amount of humidity and stuff. It just did not produce a lot for me, the couple plants I had. Taste wise, I'm gonna give it a 7. I think they're really good. I've come to learn that I like acidic tomatoes and some people don't. I like the bite in that, and this has a little bit of that, but it's very well balanced. So if you're somebody that doesn't like highly acidic tomatoes, but you don't like, you know, the super sweet tomatoes, this might be the perfect tomato for you. I give the taste a 7. Presentation, look wise, I think it was a really pretty tomato. I love the way it blushes and the way it stays with the green up at the top a little bit. So I'm gonna give it probably an 8 on the presentation of the tomato. So presentation 8, taste 7, and production, for me this season, a 3. So yeah. Will I grow this tomato again or next year? I can't say that I won't ever grow it again. Next year I am leaning towards no, that I will not grow it again, just because I feel like I can put better producers in my garden. I do really like the taste of it, but I would just kind of be bummed if I put it in the garden next year and got the same amount of tomatoes. Of course, it could be different next year. But as far as will I grow it next year, I am going to say no. All right, guys, and that wraps up the first tomato of the series, the triple crop. I hear when people pronounce it fast, they say triple crop. It's on the packages I have. These seeds were from M.I. Gardener. It's spaced out triple crop. So I just like saying triple crop. It's easier to say, but if you're gonna sound out each word and letter, then it would be triple crop. But yeah, thanks for joining me on the first tomato of the series, and make sure you're liked and you're subscribed for the future ones. I look forward to doing another taste test and tomato talk with you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.